Guys, there are so many eels. My lake is absolutely flooded. This is so wild out here, guys. But now we have our trap with our shrimp. Take a look. I think our trap worked. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been raining like crazy down here. If you guys saw the last video, the lake is flooded. And I think our next video is going to be on some fish in the flooded lake because, guys, it is crazy. It's gotten even more flooded than it was when I showed it to you guys the last time. And the rain keeps coming, hence the rain jacket. In the last video, I told you guys that we would be getting some new friends. So before we do anything today, I wanted to introduce you guys to the new members of our little animal family over here. We have Rufus, the red-tailed catfish. Sorry to spook you, Rufus. I just fed them, as you guys can see, some pellets on the top. And then we have a tiger shovel-nosed catfish who remains unnamed. That is where you guys are gonna come in. I want you guys to pick a name for this tiger shovel-nosed catfish. This is what he looks like so you guys can get some ideas. But Rufus and said tiger shovel-nosed catfish are chilling in Snappy's pond. Now you guys might be wondering, where is Snappy? Every day when I would go out and feed Snappy, it just didn't seem like the pond was big enough for him as he was growing. And so I decided to move him over to my dad's house where we have some bigger ponds, and he is doing much better over there. I didn't show the move because I kind of did it abruptly, didn't have the camera on me, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But look at this. The lake has already gotten higher than in the last video. I think the last video was like maybe about there, but it is so crazy. The water is super deep. There's fish all up in here. This water's over the steps of the gazebo here, and my lake is absolutely flooded. But today's video is not about my lake, so we are going to be heading this way because we need to get a trap. My friends told me that they saw a bunch of eels down south. Now, I don't know what they're talking about, but I think they could be invasive eels. We have an American eel down here, and we have Asian swamp eels. They both look like this, pretty crazy looking, but here in the Everglades, we have so many invasive species, and well, I want to see if we can find them tonight on this rainy, stormy night. Hopefully it doesn't get stormed out. Let's go get the trap right now and see what we're working with. Here is the trap that I'm hoping is going to catch these eels or whatever they may be. We are going to set this up. It's a simple crawfish minnow trap. We're going to tie it up with some string and maybe tie it to a tree so it doesn't go anywhere once we get to the location. But first, we're going to need some bait. For the bait, I'm thinking of using some shrimp. Just shrimp from the local supermarket. You can basically get it anywhere. It's frozen right now, so we're going to have to thaw it out. But once we put this into the trap, we should be able to catch something. So guys, comment down below what you think we're gonna catch tonight, because we're heading down to the Everglades and we could literally catch anything. So we've loaded up the truck. My sister and I are going to head south now, and we will see you when we get down there. We are out here. As you guys can see, it's nighttime. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but basically these eels, if they are really eels, hunt at night. I saw them a couple nights back. My friends told me they were here really thick in this farm field, and as you guys can see behind me, this whole farm field is flooded. It looks like a lake or pond with just a little bit of grass sticking up, and that's because of the heavy rains that we've been having here in South Florida. So basically what's happening is the eels are coming from this canal, which is usually here, and they're going up into the farm fields looking for food. The mosquitoes are getting all over me now. I'm barefoot because we're gonna be walking in the swamp real quick, but let's set up this trap because I'm not trying to get attacked by mosquitoes. Now we're just gonna take our little trap here and we're gonna put these shrimp inside. I'm sure fish would work as bait too. Really anything. Hopefully these shrimp have a good smell to them, and hopefully they attract something pretty cool to catch in here. I really don't know what to expect, to be honest, but we're gonna see if these eels are moving tonight. We've seen a lot of aquatic birds. Right when we pulled up, we saw a big spoonbill, and I'll roll a clip of that right now. Such a beautiful bird. She was hunting, he or she was hunting on the road, trying to probably eat some of those eels or fish. So cool. But now we have our trap with our shrimp, so we're basically ready to go. I gotta put this line in here And you guys can see all the mosquitoes covering me. We are getting eaten, so you've got to move quick. All right, so we've got our line, we've got our shrimp, and now we're ready to set the trap. Look at that fish right there. Got a big pike killfish. Look at him. We might catch one of those in the trap. You wanna go in the trap, buddy? He just took off. We're looking around here. Let's see what we can see as we walk out into the swamp. My sister didn't want to walk out here. Haven't seen any eels yet, but look at this, guys. This whole field is flooded, and I think this is the spot we want to set our trap. Got these crazy looking mushrooms growing on this tree stump here. I'm gonna tie our string off to the tree, and then our trap will be set and we'll be good to go. So we've just kind of looped it around this tree. Look at all those ants there. I just woke all them up, but our trap is ready to go, and that sun is going down behind me. Wow, it is very dark now, so that means the eels should come out. We're gonna leave that trap, like I said, overnight and come in the morning to see what we've caught. I cannot wait to see what is in there. I'm gonna look for some eels on our way back. We got some fish up in here. And like I said, this used to be land. This is usually bone dry farmland. So to see a fish on here is just wild. There's another fish. Got a catfish right here, just hiding in the grass. A bigger fish, that's a tilapia right there. Oh, there he goes. This is so wild out here, guys. Look at this fish here. He's in the road. Come here, fishy. Where are you going? Where are you going, fish? We walked around the flooded farm field, but we could only find some fish. I just think it's too early for these eels to come out, so hopefully under the darkness of night, they'll feel comfortable to come out, smell that shrimp, and get into that trap. We're just gonna have to find out in the morning. My sister and I are gonna see if we find anything right now. If so, maybe I'll put it in the video, but then tomorrow, we're gonna check this trap. So guys, it is the next day. What a beautiful morning. It's not raining, which is a good thing, because now we can film. The camera's not gonna get wet. We don't have to worry about that. So we can just go about our day and go check our trap. Now, I really don't know if there's going to be anything inside of this. Fingers crossed. Maybe we caught some fish. Maybe we caught one of those eels. Maybe we caught an amphiuma, big salamander thing. We've caught them before here on the channel, but I don't know what we've got, and we're not gonna know until we pull this trap. So we're walking out there now. The trap is right here. Let's see if there's anything inside. Oh man, I can't see anything. Oh, I think I see one. I see one. It's really dark, but wait, what do we have? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, guys, there's one hanging out. There's a little one hanging out. Look at this. There's an eel. Oh, he's going back into the trap. We have a massive one. There are tons of eels in here. It's like there's 100. I really don't know how many there are. There might be like, maybe there's, I don't know. We have to get them back to the car. This is crazy. There are so many. Oh, we just lost one. Let's get him back to the car quick. Let's go. His head's pushing out. He's trying to figure out a way out. Look at that one, he's massive. He's so big. Hopefully he doesn't get out right here. We're back at the truck, and a little one just slipped out. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Look at that little guy. So that little one just slipped out. We picked him up, and we have all of these eels to put in here. Hold on a second. They are so slimy. Oh, we've got it here. It's just opened. Look inside there. Oh, we don't want to spill them. We want to spill them into the cooler. Let's get this action here. I'm gonna put them all to one side. Oh, we have the trap open now, and look how many eels are inside. We're gonna dump them out. Oh my gosh, there's the big one. Oh, another one. Look at that. Guys, there are so many eels. Just take a look. I think our trap worked. Oh, he's coming up. They breathe air. It is so crazy. These Asian swamp eels breathe air, and look how many we were able to catch. I'm gonna try to pull up this big guy here. They're so slippery and slimy. He's trying to get away. Look at that big guy. And then we got this guy coming up for a breath here. Oh, just filled his little mouth, filled his lungs with air, and back down. We got some baby ones in here too. Some real tiny ones. Oh, that's like a medium size. This guy down here, one of the first ones we picked up. And there was barely any shrimp left. There was only a couple pieces of shrimp. So that means they were munching on that all night. I almost want to set another trap out again tonight. But guys, I think this was pretty successful. I'm gonna get them home and maybe put them in a tank so you guys can get a better look at them. And we are back at my house. We have a glass tank, a bucket, and all of our eels. We want to get some of these eels into the glass tank now because I want to show you just what they look like. In the cooler, you can't really get a good view of them. And when they're in my hands, you can kind of see them, but they're really slippery and I drop them a lot. So I'm just gonna put them in here. Let's fill this bad boy up. And now we are ready to add some eels. Oh my goodness. Look at all the eels in here. We've got the big one. We've got the monster. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We have 3 eels in here and so many more in the cooler still. But now you can get a better look at what these eels look like. Look at them moving around. They got that brown pattern on the top with a golden yellowish tan color on their bellies. So crazy. And this guy here is just a monster. I mean, compared to the other ones that are big, he is huge. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of these eels now, so you guys are gonna have to find out in the next video, but these guys are just too cool. Also, if you guys saw the last video, we found a leech. We've kept him and we've picked out a name for him thanks to you guys. So if you guys want to see what we named the leech, you guys are going to have to see it in the next video. Subscribe if you enjoyed this, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next adventure. Peace.